Alright people, how's it going? Thomas from YouTube here. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna go into putting this top end on, getting the rings in there, all that good stuff. Just gonna touch bases on a little bit of stuff because it's been like what, a week and a half, 2 weeks before, or since I did the last video. Just gonna go over a little bit just to make sure you guys are good to go on the information side of it. So we went ahead, set this down here, went ahead and did our cylinder. We used the Scotch-Brite, did a little bit of cross hatching in there, not much, it doesn't really take much, but yeah. So we went ahead and did our rings to cylinder. I had to take back off the piston. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but we're going to put the piston back in the cylinder, all that good stuff. To make it easier, I just went ahead and you can rent these at, what were they? Probably AutoZone, and I got this one from O'Reilly's. You can rent it. You can rent these, but I just went ahead and bought it because I'm possibly looking at another 250, and you're rebuilding them all the time. Plus, if this is going to be a race bike, I'll probably be rebuilding this guy as well. So with this guy, you just pull that and it'll open up nice and big. And then sorry about that, my allergies have been killing me the last couple days. So then the piston goes into this, and then you just crank it. But you gotta make sure you don't cut yourself. Gonna crank it down, and what that's gonna do, that's going to seat the piston, or the rings inside the piston. Make sure you actually get it flat. I didn't get it flat at all, but it'll make it to where you can just slide it right down into the cylinder, and everything will be peachy and fine and dandy and lovely, and it makes it, makes it a whole lot easier in the long run. So make sure it's all nice, tightened down, and everything's good. Then you're going to line up the little, can you see that? There's an arrow. We're going to want that to go into the front of the engine. So we're going to go ahead and spray the inside of the piston, or the inside of the cylinder, with some WD-40. I'm going to spray it down. I'm going to grab a rag and clean it real fast, because it's been sitting, probably got some dust in there. And then I'm going to spray it down again. With some of that good. Over there. This is gonna go over here. Make sure we pull this tight. Make sure that's all good and dandy. That ain't right. Is it the right way? Nope, that'll go in after. False alarm. That'll go in there. Okay, so we got that good. That's nice and lubed. What you do here with this, make sure that you're proper. Go ahead and get it started. See how you leave a little bit here, a little bit there. That's going to get it lined up where you can get it started. Then what you're going to do, just give it a nice push, and it'll go down in there. Sometimes you gotta use this end of the hammer. But it's not gonna go down in there. So, oh, that's why. Gosh darn it. Alright. Attempt number 2. Pull it out of there. Try it again. Like I said, it's been a while since I did this style. So we're going to do this all over again. Okay, piston's in there. Nice and good. Focus. 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 Oh well, it's in there. Just take my word for it. So what we gotta do now is, you see how this is like that? Okay? We're gonna push this piston down, flat as can be, all the way down, till we're able to get enough room to get the pin in there. See how that is? Because then we're gonna put it on here like so, and we're gonna try to get the pin on there, and we're just gonna try. Okay, super quick rundown because my battery died. Don't know when it died, so you're gonna probably have a cutoff. But like I said, we got this on there, got it all pushed down. You have a little thing here, and there's about here. It hooks there. This goes up here. Maybe if I can get it to do what I want it to do. Okay, and that's gonna sit there. That's my chain guide for my timing chain. Okay, so now we're ready to put on the head. Unlike the bottom, how we did the gasket maker, this one doesn't need it. This one just goes on there like a normal one. Just gonna slide on there like so. Put it around like that. It's gonna go over the top of that. Here's my other one, my old one. That's gonna go over here in the junk pile. And now, since we have that done and this done, it's head time. Time to put the head on. Only got two. Here, let's put those actually all the way out. All the way out. There's that. And there's that one. Okay. That's all clean. So we're just gonna come on. Come on. Feed the chain through. Sure everything's lining up correctly. Put my alignment dowels in the right spot. Come on. Alignment dowels in the right spot there. Another alignment dowel over here. Make sure it's good. Ta-da! And we have the head on. Now it's just tighten up these guys. Okay, so we're getting ready to do the torque the heads. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 in pattern to 5. What does it say? 5. Well, it's for the 4 foot-pounds. I don't have a foot-pound because it's too big. So we're gonna do what, 500 in? What did you say?
528.
528. Just come here and hold this motor for me. But we're going to do it a little different. It's going to be 500. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. We're going to... I probably should put the case back on so I can... so I can get the timing marks correct. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to line everything back up. Get the cylinder top dead so we can put our valves in, our cams. Put our camshafts. You want to grab a hold of that and hold on to that and let it...
Drop it down in there, you say?
No, I already had to pull it apart once because I dropped it down in there. Wow, right on the dot. Okay, since that's on there, you can let it go now. You can let it go now. Where's our assembly lube? Make sure you put some assembly lube in there. I'll clean those up. That's the only problem with not putting it all back together. As soon as you take it apart, you get dirt and crap. Plus I hauled it to work because I had to take all that off because the chain fell and got in a bind. Oh, it was bad. It was all the way up into here and I wasn't having a good day that day. I wasn't having a good day at all. Some lube there, some lube there. All these channels because I want this thing to run tomorrow.
Oh, this thing ain't one?
No.
You don't want a $40 point air?
No. I got that's my K&N.
That's probably why the motor's torn apart.
Probably. Honestly. That's what I would say. I don't like K&N. Don't like it one bit. Alright. So remember how I said we were missing one of those guys that goes on right here. Went ahead and ordered 2 of them. Brand new, ready to go shims. Genuine parts made in China. Japan, my bad. It's not China, it's Japan. What are you doing over there? You getting food?
Yeah.
What did you get? Wait, oh, that dip?
Yeah.
That dip. Alright, I'm gonna little clip it. This is what you do for getting all these timed. What you're gonna do is you have your timing mark in here. So you're gonna take off this, take out that, you're gonna see a little mark on your drum. Then you're gonna have these little guys. Can you see that? There's a little timing mark there. And what you're gonna do after you put this guy in there, on the top, you're gonna shove this little guy in there. Like so. Making sure your timing chain is going to go on it. We're going to do exactly the same thing with the other side. And this one has a line on it, and this one only has a dot right there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. And those are going to line up with the decking. So we need to grab the other one out of here. I had a lot of these small little random parts. They actually not that bad.
Well, these are like
$2 a piece.
You got on a dirt bike like they got the dots on there, where it's like 3/12
Well, yours is going to be exactly like this. This is your motor.
But it don't look
With,
like
I know, but this is your motor. Well, you don't have this. You don't have electric start on your bike, do you? No. This is the exact same thing. The only thing different is the cam lobes.
Because I know on like my 250 it was a 3/12
On the actual cams. I haven't seen a bike like yours apart, but
I think it was. I could be wrong.
all the information that I grabbed from the internet, and since it was on the internet, it must be true. These are all exact. These motors are exactly alike. The only thing different, and which is an upgrade to this, is I put your cams in this motor. And the lower.
Is it just the top that's the same? Because the bottom is way wider than mine.
This bottom's way wider? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I was told these are exact same motors. And all the research I've done is the exact same motor. One of you guys can tell us, but I do believe these are exact same motors. Just the cams are different because the cam is an upgraded cam for these bikes. And so like I said, pretty much if it's top dead center, your cam lobes are going to be pointing away from each other. And that usually can tell you that you got it in time. Alright. And with that, it should be in time. Because as you can see, let me flip this around and get a closer look. You're going to have your first timing mark there and your little dot timing mark there. It's going to be level with the decking. And that makes it to where you're good to go. Now we can do this next step. Alright. Got everything on there, got the caps on there. You're going to have the torque specs. Like I said, was 12 newton meter or inch pounds. Nope, newton meters, 12 newton meters. On your caps, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be numbered. Just follow the torque specs, follow the torque sequence, and you'll be golden. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. When you're done with that, put your little boot cover dealy ball back on there. It's gonna go on there like I want it to. Get this, because I didn't get one in the new kit. Nope. Put your old one back on there. Probably should order a new one of these too. Either that or I will, I don't know. Get that back on there. These probably have a torque spec too, don't they?
Probably.
Okay.
It's not even seated on there.
Huh?
It's not even seated on there.
What the heck?
I'm gonna do it.
Well, something's a little awry, isn't it? Well, we're gonna figure that out here in a second. But I'm just honestly showing you guys how to do this. This is a little booger. So when you put this thing back on there, make sure your O-rings, make sure or your O-ring, your little seals on there. Take this guy out. Up in there, there's gonna be a very small Phillips or a flathead. So you grab you the smallest flathead ever. You're gonna turn it. That'll be clockwise. You know what I mean? Oh crap! You gotta take these out first. Okay, you're gonna turn it clockwise. All the way out. You actually might help me on this one. I don't know. Put that little guy up in there. Put your screws back in there. There's honestly probably a fancy holder for this. What'd you think?
Probably.
The motor moved a little bit. Gonna get that screwed all the way in on both sides. I would say finger tight would probably be good, so that you can then let go. My fingers are spoiling now from the assembly lid. Put that on that. Please. Push the button. There you go. No. I want that 8mm on that. Or put that 8mm on this. I don't care. No. I just wanted this.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
That's what I said.
No, you just said put that on that. That's how I'm not putting the instructions.
It'll be alright. Okay, since that's like that, you can let off this. And what I understand is it tensions the chain. Then you're gonna have, these are probably gonna be like 12 newton meters as well. Does that say 9.8? Good thing we already got this thing set to 9.8, huh? But I don't have an 8mm. What one was it that I used?
5/16.
You gave it to me. What did I do with it? Oh well, I'm darkening this one by hand because I can. Because I can. Torque that one down by hand. Okay. So after that, you're gonna put this little guy back on there. Put this little guy back in there. And your motor's done. Should I go back in the bike? Well, this one's not, because I got to figure out what's going on with this. But yeah. So probably have some videos of me putting it back in the bike and first start up and all that good stuff. So see you next time.